Welcome to yet another unboxing video here on my channel. This is Andy in Singapore, and today we have another Seiko diver here waiting to be unboxed. Alright, I gotta tell you that this is not the actual retail box you'll be getting with the watch, because we are looking at a Pro Specs diver, and this box here clearly says it's Seiko Lucia. So the Lucia model line is a sort of a JDM quartz model line for lady watches. I think this one here is just a shipping box, and the watch here is on loan from our boutique. And let me just take some time to thank Eric, my good friend at our boutique, for so generously loaning me all these watches for my videos. Let me just flip open the outer paper box or cardboard box here, and this is the inner box. Again, this is the Lucia box, so obviously it's a different box than you will receive with the Pro Specs diver. So let me just flip this one open and see what we've got here. Ta-da! So as promised, this is a Seiko Pro Specs diver, and this is one of the newer models. This is a Slim Turtle or the Slim Willard, alright, whichever nickname you want to call this one. Alright, so it's a new model that features the 6R movement, and it's also got diashield coating on both the case and bracelet. So Pro Specs, and oh okay, so this is the JDM model. Reference number is SBDC171. Alright, I think this watch is less than a year old, this model line, the Slim Turtle series. Alright, so the hang tag here states that it's got diashield coating, and I think these things are really useful. Alright, so if you wear these watches on a daily basis, if you have this diashield coating, I think it's gonna stand up well to scratches quite a bit more than the uncoated watches. This Slim Turtle over here has got this vintage look here, from the case design to the bracelet design, as well as this particular reference which has this gilt dial kind of feel to it. Alright, so let me just quickly remove the protective film on the watch case itself. And now with the lens zoom in very slightly, as well as removing all the packaging, getting them out of the way, let's have a closer look at this Slim Turtle over here. So on first impressions, I really think that this one here looks really good. Alright, it's got that vintage vibes, sort of a 60s, 70s type of diver look and feel to it. And of course, it's also got this cushion case here, which is more or less like synonymous with Seiko divers from the olden times. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got a really slim mid case, very much slimmer than the actual Turtle, the older one, 6309, or even the reissues, the SRP series Turtle. Alright, so otherwise it looks very similar. Alright, so on first look, you know for sure it's from the same family, the Turtle family. And over here we've got this crown guard here that sort of partly engulfs the crown here. Alright, looks pretty cool. I like this one. Okay, it doesn't look as bulky as the Willard, and it looks a bit bigger and more substantial than the Turtles. I think it's a good middle ground, and wow, looks pretty nice. Okay, quick check on the handset alignment. So this one here has got the 6R35. So this is the movement that Seiko always drops in their over 1,000 Singapore dollars category type of watch. Okay, so I think there's a slight misalignment on the hands here. Can't be sure. Could it be the camera angle? Alright. Okay, so yes, there is a slight misalignment. So after almost 3.5 years of doing video reviews on Seikos, I finally come across a Seiko with badly misaligned hands. Okay, so in my opinion, this one here is badly misaligned. And okay, the consolation is this is a genuine Seiko. As you can see here at the 12 o'clock mark, alright, the hands are clearly misaligned. Okay, so wow, this is not a good sign. So yet another departure from the usual Seiko design would be this bracelet here. Alright, so it goes away from the usual oysteress style kind of bracelet, and I would say this is a bit more like what, Jubilee style? Alright, it's a 5-link bracelet. I don't know if this is called the engineer style or the Jubilee style. It would be good if there's more taper. It does look like it's a 20 to 18 kind of taper. And we've got the standard Seiko clasp here, the flip lock and fold over type of clasp. And let's have a quick look at the wrist shot here on the slim turtle. Alright, it wears very well. Very slim case. I think this one here is around 11.5 millimeters, and L to L here is really short, so there's no lug gap or lug overhang. Okay, everything here looks good, fits really well, and I think it's also a bit lighter than many other Seiko dive watch models that I've reviewed. Alright, so I'm going to weigh it on my digital scale for the full review. Bring in my own Seiko turtle here for a quick size reference and comparison. Alright, it's not called slim turtle for no reason. Just have a look at the difference in the thickness. We're looking at, I think, 11.5 versus 13.5, so the difference here is visible, and I would say it's rather big. Alright, so it is indeed a slimmed down version of one of the more popular Seiko dive watch model. Alright, so I'm gonna do a full review on this model here and report back with my findings, so stay tuned for that video. I'll see you soon. This is Andy in Singapore. Bye bye.